Hello circus fans. It's gloomy today, so we're indoors. Right, last week we looked at mobilising our hips. Like this, but on the floor. So this week we're going to look at then strengthening them. As I said last week, we spend a lot of time walking, running, cycling, lots of our daily activities, sitting. We only move our hips in this direction, but actually it goes in all the directions. Sometimes makes clicky poppy noises when it does. So we're going to do a little exercise called hip cars. There is a reason they're called that. Look it up if you're interested. C-A-R-S, capital letters. But it just helps us to build all the tiny little muscles within our hips rather than relying on the big muscles of just the glutes and quads and hamstrings. Builds up all the smaller muscles as well. So what we want to do, stand alongside something. You want your upper body to stay nice and upright. This is about moving the hip within its joint using all those little muscles. And if we start bending over, then actually we're cheating. So we want to stay as upright as possible, even if it means you don't lift your leg very high. Keeping your pelvis nice and level. I find a hand on the hip helps. If you've got a worktop or something, you can hold on to that. You can try and balance. You want to lift your knee up forwards. You then want to take it out to the side, abduct it. We then want to rotate it within its socket by lifting our heel, trying not to lift your pelvis as you do so. That's the hardest bit for me. So lift forward, out to the side, lift the heel, and then rotate the knee to the back and back down. Trying to keep that pelvis as still as possible. Do a few reps of those. And of course, do the other side. Da, 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 da. Heel up. And then have a little wiggle. Do those for a few days. See if your hips feel any more mobile. You don't want to go so far that you're tilting. You don't want to go so far that you're lifting your pelvis. And you don't want to go so far that your hips make clunky noises like mine do. Have fun, give it a go. Let us know how you get on.